Hello, hello. Let me just, I have been forgetting to do this. And then if my phone rings, it stops. Okay, I have my focus on, they call it, and it shuts things down. Hi, Wendy. Hi, Karen. Welcome here. Um, can you hear me? And let me introduce myself. Hello, bonjour. My name is Denise Willerton. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in East St. Paul, Manitoba, Canada. I'm thrilled that you're here. If you're here on the live, don't forget to share this post and be entered for the draw. If you are watching the replay, welcome here. So let's take care of those scraps, right? Because we all seem to have them, or is it just me? Am I the only person that kind of hangs on to scraps? Don't tell my husband because he'd be like, what are you doing? But anyway, um, I hang on to my scraps and we're going to take care of that today. Let me change the view here. Um, and you know what? I wonder if this is better. That might be better. So this is, and sorry for the glare, this is a 12 by 12 shadow box frame that I created for Christmas. I'm trying to show you the whole thing. Super hard. Whoa, I'm sorry. I am so sorry. I'm going to do it this way. That might be better. No, because I'm not in camera. Here we go. Okay. So this is a 12 by 12 photo frame. I'm offering this class in January. Um, and so, yes, it will be after Christmas, but then this item will be ready for you for next year. And in the sign up sheet, I'm offering different colors. So if you want a non-traditional pink background, I can do it in pink. I can do it in a dark green. I can do it in a red. So on the sign up sheet, you would just choose the color that you want for that. Okay. The December tutorial is out. So if you place a $65 order with me in December, pardon me, I'm so sorry, you'll receive 29 tutorials to create in the comfort of your home. Okay. Wendy and Karen, let me get your names down. Thank you for sharing. It's such a busy season. There are so many people that have texted me to say, I'm sorry, I'm not going to be able to make it, but I'm glad that you're here. So let's take care of some scraps, okay? The first thing that you're going to do is you are going to grab from your kitchen, yes, some press and seal. And I think you can purchase this at Superstore, and you can also purchase it, sorry for the crinkling noise, you can also purchase it, I think, at the dollar store. I could be wrong on that. So let's put that up there. So there's one side that is not sticky, but this side is sticky. And look at that. I've got a hair. There we go. Okay. So I don't know that you can, well, I guess you can sort of see it. So we're going to lay down our press and seal, and it could have even been smaller, but that's okay. And then I've got a bucket of scraps. I want to try, let's do it this way. I want to try to, because I want you to see the process. Okay, let's see. That's not too bad, hey? That's not too bad. So there's my press and seal right there. And I even have little bits. So what you want to do with your scraps is you kind of want to determine what your kind of color scheme is going to be. They can be all different. Well, and you want them different, but you kind of want to stay in the same, what's the word I'm looking for? Not tones, but you want the colors to complement each other. No, you can't use plastic wrap, Karen. It needs to be press and seal, and you'll see why in a minute. I mean, I've never tried it with plastic wrap, but I don't think it would work. So let's get started. So what I like to do when I have a real thin piece, and this is a 1/4 of an inch, okay? When I have a really thin piece like that, what I like to do is I like to take my snips and I like to just cut. I don't want it to land, well, it'll land in my hand. So there, that's what I cut off because I wanted a little diagonal, okay? Can you see that? That is cut at a diagonal. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that down on my press and seal. And this is where plastic wrap won't work, because this has actually, it's holding it down, okay? So it's holding it down. Okay, so we've got another color. Let's just cut that in half. And I am going to, because this one is a little bit wider, I'm going to make it into a flag. So all I do is I cut my cardstock up the middle. I don't like that little knobby thing there. I cut my cardstock straight up the middle, and then I go from point up towards that middle, okay? And we're going to put that down, and I want it a little bit lower. Okay, so now that is stuck on there. And, oh, this is fun. Let's grab that. So do you see how there's no rhyme or reason? Now, if I cut this longer piece right in half at a diagonal, I now have 2. So we're going to set that aside because I am for sure going to use that. And you know what? I think I want that on top of, let's grab this, on top of this wider piece of soft seafoam, okay? So with that, I'm just going to, and you could use glue dots too if you wanted, but I'm just going to put just a few dots of my liquid glue on there. Try not to touch it. And we're just going to place that right on there. And I'm just going to continue building all the way across. I like that. So let's, yeah, I'm going to cut this one right in half as well. And you can do flag, you can do like that. This is what I call a flag, or you can just do a diagonal, or that diagonal on this piece is going that way. So why don't we do something different with this one? And we're just going to press that in there so it lands on the press and seal. What do we have here? Oh, come on. Yeah, let's do it. It's nice and thin, so we're just going to do it that way. And let's do that. Do you see how it's building? And there's no rule. That would look really cute beside it. I am going to make this one into a flag. So right up the center, and then from this corner to that center, from this corner to that center. So I'm going to do that off camera so I can actually see what I'm doing. And down she goes, like so. What is this? Well, that's just a piece. I don't like that color in there. Ooh, I like this. That will look really good right beside that. And I could even butt it up. Why don't we follow the lines of the design paper? So what do you think? And I'm going over top of this a little bit, and I am so fine with that. And let's see if we've got another soft sea foam just to kind of keep that going. We're going to make that into a flag. Actually, you know what? I'm going to make it even thinner. So let's get our little cutter out. Carol, hello. We're just taking care of scraps, and I'm placing it on this piece right here. This is press and seal. And I know here in Canada, we can get that at Superstore. And I think you can also get it at the dollar store. I think. I could be wrong. So I just wanted to make this particular one a little bit thinner, okay? And I'm actually going to butt that up right against here, and I'm going to put something over top of the two of those. What do we have in our little scrap bin here? I don't know. Well, that might be cute. What do you think of that? Carol, let me put your name down. Yeah, grab a little piece of press and seal. It's nice to see you. So who's ready for Christmas? I want to get a little piece of that again. This guy right here. Where is it? Let's see if I have another one of those. What do we have in here? Ooh, this is fun. Oh, that'll be fun. Yep, we're going to use that. And that. Why not? So I'm going to cut this at a little angle. Do you trim the press and seal after? Oh yeah, just wait. Just wait. We need to get there. You're a step ahead of me here. Come on, glue. Don't fail me now. I just want little dots. Little dots. That'll work. That's a lot right there. And I want that right over top. What size of card will this fit? So Karen, this is going to fit our regular A2 card, but I just, while I'm here, I want to just keep going, and I can probably get, I think, 2 cards. Let's pull in some glitter again. I want something different against that. I just saw something. Oh, there we go. That's what I want. This is what I'm looking for. Right here. I'm going to put that right down there. So it's, I mean, it's not labor intensive, but you do want to be patient with yourself a little bit, and don't overthink it. I'm going to trim this so it's even skinnier because I don't want it that big. Yeah, just enjoy the process. It's kind of like coloring. Just sit and relax and don't overthink it. I've got this flag going that way, so I for sure want to do this one at a different angle. And let's just butt that right up against there. And it looks funny, but give it a minute. Let's get some more glitter in here now. And I'm going to bring that, yeah, I want it a little bit longer. And I'm not going in any order. I'm just kind of looking. So I want this in there again. So I'm going to put that. Oh, I wish the diagonal was going the opposite way. So I'm just going to cut that so that my little diagonal cut is going a different way. I'm going to see if I can find another piece of that in my stash. But you know what? I've got this, so that will work. There it is, right there. Look what I found. And we're going to cut that at a diagonal. Get in there, baby. This one was a little bit not butted right up. I wanted it butted right up. I've got that at that diagonal. I'm going to do an opposite diagonal on this. And let's pop that right there. And it kind of looks wonky right now. It definitely does. But wait for it. Let's grab something like that. And I've got that right here. We're going to just cut that straight across. Oh, you know what? Even better. Look what I found. Let's just give that a diagonal cut. This one is teeny tiny, but that's okay. I just wanted to pull that color in there. I normally don't save pieces that tiny, but knowing that I was doing this today and I came across that, I thought, I'm keeping that. I'm keeping that. Okay, we just did that. What else can we pull in here? Let's find this again. That will stay down. It's wanting to pop up. Yep, that's what I want to do. We're going to make that into a flag. So straight up the middle, and then from corner up to where we just cut, and from that corner up to where we just cut. Okay, I want this to hang. It's getting lost. There we go. I like that better. Let's put that flag in there. Okay, where am I going here? I want, that's not going to work. Ooh, look what I found. That's going to get lost right beside there, but I definitely want that. Let's pull this in here. We're just going to cut that at an angle. And why don't we overhang it just a little bit? So who is ready for Christmas? Look at this. That is so perfect. Where are you at with your Christmas? Do I want that on there? That might be kind of cute. I think all of my shopping is done. But I never really know until I wrap. Because, let's be honest, I forget what I've bought. And we're trying to, or I'm trying, because I do all the shopping. I'm trying to kind of rein it in because it gets pretty expensive. We have 10 grandchildren that we shop for. So I've got a little strip of glue on there. That's actually really cute. And let's put that right on top of here a little bit. Pull that in. Pull that in. I will only have time for one card today because this is taking a little bit of time, but that's okay. I love that, but I've got the design going the wrong way, probably on all of them. What is the back of that? What was that I just saw? That will be super cute. Let's cut that this way. And let's put this down. And I'm just butting it up against my last one. So we've got a little bit of that gold peeking through. I want to pull this in again. And I think I have, ooh, that's gorgeous. I think I have a really thin strip of it. So let's just cut that in half and pull that in there. We're getting there. Here's my end. We're getting there. Let's pull, oh, you know what? I haven't put any of this down. Let's do that. And I actually would have wanted my flag. Oh, well, that doesn't matter. So I will for sure make this flag go the opposite way. You know what would actually be really cute? Let's lift this off. Let's lift that off. Carol is never ready. Yep, I like that. We're going to put, I haven't bought my turkey yet, but you know what? That's always last minute for me. I don't have a big deep freeze here like we used to have. And so I count on my garage being my freezer. Yeah, isn't it a fun color scheme, Carol? Or Karen? Let's see. Where do I want to go now? I wish I could find more of that. There's this. There's another one of that, which I love. This is, who remembers this paper? I forget the name of it. I don't like the way that angle is going. I wanted it the opposite way. I've got that going this way. I want that to go. Let's pop that in right there. Let's pull some of this in. And nope, that has a kind of a frayed edge. Let's clean that up. No frayed edges allowed. Oh no, Carol, are you better now? That's a little bit crooked, but that might be interesting. Let's get this down this way. I want a different angle, and I don't want any hair in there. Okay, where am I? I want to pull in some of this. That is nice and thin. Or do I want a design? I want some of this. I can't seem to find any more of that. But look at what I found. Gonna save that. Let's put this down. And let's put, there we go. Here's what I'm looking for. That'll work. That'll for sure work. We're gonna make this one into a flag. So up the middle, corner up to the middle where we just cut. And we're going to cut that in half because I can use it again. Oh, Carol, I'm glad. I'm so glad you're feeling better. So I'm kind of watching the bottom. This is actually, can I move that? This one is actually too far down for my liking. Let's pull that up a little bit. There we go. Pull that up a smidge. And this guy fell off. We're going to use him here instead. And I wish I had more of that, but I don't think I do. Every time I put down a darker one, because I want to incorporate this. Okay, you know what? We haven't done this in a while. So let's do that. And then I could probably pull that in. So it's wider. This is about, it's a little bit wider than I would want. So let's just cut that down just a smidge. And then that'll give me 2 pieces. So this is that design paper that has the wild wheat on the back of it. And that's going to look really nice. And I want my diagonal going the opposite way from that last one. And let's pull that just up a bit. We're just about there. There's the end. We are getting there. I want to pull in some glimmer again. Why not? You can never have, no, let's pull it down. You can never have too much glimmer, right? How fun. And then let's pop this guy. Let's just change the direction of the flag or the diagonal. And let's pull that right here. What do I want? I need some of this. And maybe I've got none left. And I don't have any left. That's not going to work. Will this work? Why not? Why not? I'm just going to cut that down like so. Let's throw some gold in there. Because at this point, we're kind of on a new card. I've got a whole bunch of beauty scraps right down here in front of me. Let's pull this in. I loved this paper. I was sad to see it go, but you know what? They have to. How would you feel if you walked into your favorite dress shop and it's always the same clothes, right? Let's cut that. Let's pull that down here. I feel like I'm, let's grab this. Is this like terribly boring watching this? I'm going to go, I'm going to kind of come on to that a little bit. Let's pull in some sparkle. There it is. Yep. Cut that at diagonal. Just about there. I want to grab some of this. I want that diagonal going in a different direction. Let's grab, yeah, let's grab that. And I want that at this angle, just about to the end. Let's grab a little snip of this. And do you see how I don't have a plan? I don't have a plan. I'm just kind of doing my thing here. I've got that. Let's make that into a flag. And it looks really weird, but trust me, this will become a card. Oh, we were at the end. So there we go. We are at the end. So let's move all of these little scraps out of the way. And then I'm going to grab, I have a long piece of Pool Party. I'm going to grab that and put that right along the top. And I'm going to use my Stamp and Seal. So let's see if I can get in the camera here with my Stampin' Seal. And actually, that might have been better than using the glue. So I'm just going to grab my Stampin' Steel, and I am just going to run that all the way down to the bottom. And let's just place that right along the top, like so. Okay? Now, let's grab a piece of ribbon. Oh no, I don't want ribbon yet. We're going to grab so I want this to be, let me measure. I want that whole flag thing to be about 5 1/4 inches long, okay? So let's go. I want my bigger trimmer. Hang tight. Hang tight. This part, you definitely do not want your Stampin' Trimmer where you trim up, because I have a feeling it just won't work as well. So what we're going to do, because this is adhered down, okay, so I've got that strip holding it all down. Now I'm going to remove all of this. Some of it might come off, but I'm going to remove that from my press and seal very gently. And sorry, I'm going to move here and do it this way because I'm right under my my microphone, and I'm sure that that is annoying. So all I'm doing is I'm very gently removing the press and seal from everything that I've just done. And so what the press and seal did for me while I was doing that was it was just holding everything in place, okay? And then when I put that long strip of cardstock down, it's holding it down, okay? So there is, I'm stuck. There is our great big long, okay? So now we're going to trim the top. Make sure that I'm in camera here so you can see what I'm doing. We're going to trim the top off. And this is the kind of trimmer that you would want to use for this, okay? Your Stampin' Trimmer is not going to work because it'll peel everything off. And now I know I wanted, what did I say? Did I say 5 1/4? I think I did. So now we're going to just find our 5 1/4 mark, and we're going to slice. I prefer my Stampin' Up cutter. So there's one card, and we're going to do 5 1/4 again. Okay, let's just trim that end off. So we've got a nicer beginning. There we go. And we're going to measure 5 1/4 again. And there is a second card, okay? And the rest of all of that is just trash, okay? So in the garbage it goes. So now I'm going to take a piece of, what does this measure? This measures 5 1/4 by 4. And I ran that through pardon me, my embossing folder, and I used the Snowflake Sky 3D embossing folder, okay? I love this embossing folder. We're going to place that down on here. Now, if you wanted your flags shorter, we could have made them shorter, okay, at that point. And with my little Stampin' Trimmer, let's cut this down a little bit because I can see some design paper peeking through right here. So for this card, you want a guillotine type trimmer, okay? That's a lot of paper that it's going through, so it takes a little bit. Okay, let's get this down on our card. I think this one is getting close to empty, which is great because the little nozzle on it broke. Whoa, that's a lot. So I'm just dotting randomly some glue. We're going to, should have been on my adhesive sheet here, or my silicone mat, I mean. We're going to put that down on the card like so. And then we're going to grab some ribbon. How are we doing? Hanging in there? Going to grab some ribbon, and I want this ribbon a little bit longer, and I'm just going to do something like that. So I want a little bit of overhang. This is how I like to do my ribbon. A little bit of overhang on either side, and we're going to put a piece of, let's go this way. We're going to put a piece of tear and tape on there. Gifts wraps are under the tree. Collage. I'm not sure what you meant by that, Karen. So we're going to just put a strip of tear and tape on our ribbon. I'm just going to follow the ribbon down the side. Rip that off. Sorry, I should have been watching the comments because then your answers would make sense. But are you saying that I'm kind of making a collage? Is that what you're saying, Karen? We're going to remove our backing. And here's a little trick. When I use tear and tape, if you want to make sure that you're nice and straight, I like to just fold back a little bit so I have what I call a leg or an arm. This is not exposed. This is, okay? So we're going to lay down the unexposed area first. And there's my little leg. And then this way I can see where I'm at. I'm on my silicone mat. And then I'm just going to line that up like so. And then I find that leg and I just pull down and press and just kind of walk this through where I want it to be. And I want this side up just a smidge, because I'm thinking I don't want that cardstock showing. And if it does, it's okay. So that's my little tip and trick when I use tear and tape. Yeah, it's cute. And so now I've got tear and tape hanging here and here with my ribbon. And now I can just press that and pull that across to hug that panel. And now that is ready to go down on our card, okay? So that is how I use press and seal to create my collage strip background. Thank you for the word. Make sure your card base is sitting the right way. We're going to eyeball center like so. So now this is down, and I have just a smattering of items sitting on my desk here. I don't like that. I've got that tree. I don't know that I'm wild about that either. I might not be wild about anything that's sitting on my desk. But we could trim this down and that would actually look quite cute. Let's do some fussy cutting. I don't think I have anything close by. Let's do some fussy cutting. Let's fussy cut this tree. I want to give it a little bit of snow at the bottom. Let's come up here. Okay, now I think I like that better. So I just kind of cut that wonky, and let's cut that tip off. Are my scissors really annoying when you're watching? Because I love my decals on them. There, I like that. I wish I would have placed this a little bit lower, but that looks cute. Let's just bring that up a smidge. We'll bring those trees up as tall as they can go. I like that. Okay, let's adhere the bottom of the trees to our snow. Don't get it on the card, Denise. Kind of like that. And then we're going to put dimensionals behind that, okay? These are cut and ready to go. Whoopsie. And we're going to put some at the top here. And then in the middle, because I don't want my trees caving in. I love my dimensionals, and yes, I go through them quickly. Thank you, Carol. Somebody's going to win this. Now, if you are out of town and not able to do porch pickup, we are currently in a postal strike. So you likely, if you are out of town, you likely will not get this card for Christmas. But, so I'm just eyeballing the top. But you'll have a card ready for next year. Okay, so there's that. Let's put a really small sentiment on this, because I don't want to take away from what's happening here. So let's grab a little strip and let's grab Peaceful Season. And I just want something, joy and love to you. I think I like that. And you know what? My trees are crooked. This needs to come up just a smidge. There we go. That's better. Okay, what did I say? Joy and love to you. Where are you? Joy and love to you. Let's get that on a block. And we're going to grab, let's put that down like so. We're going to grab, I think Pretty Peacock, because I want to, I know, Carol, and you know what? I don't think they do, but I hope Canada Post doesn't bounce it back to you. I'm so sorry. And so blessed that you would send me a Christmas card, my dear. Is that Yep, that little strip is big enough. This pin is bothering me. Okay. Joy and love to you. We're just going to go straight down with that and straight up. And we're going to give that a trim, okay? Using my trimmer. And I'm going to trim it over here so I'm not right under. But I'll show you what I do. So, and you can do this like if you have a Fiskars, I'll use that because this you can't get. So I'll show you how I line it up when I want to do a really thin, like I want to cut that. So this plastic cover, like blade cover, I line up the top of my letters with that plastic. So I don't know if you can see what I'm doing, and I'm holding this down now so it doesn't scoot anywhere. Okay, so I've got the top of my letters lined up with the edge of that plastic cover. Okay, how do you get your Stampin' Up? Oh, you know what? Stampin' Up orders are UPS, so that's not a problem. Oh, it's scooting. It wants to move. It usually doesn't do that. Let's see. Yeah, thankfully, our Stampin' Up! Orders are UPS, and our pumpkin pie orders are FedEx, so they don't come via the mail. But you know how, as demonstrators, you always get a copy of the catalog in the mail when a new catalog comes out? We won't be getting those until the postal strike is over. And but I purchase. Oh, I chopped it. It moved. Look what I did. We're going to stamp that again. Look what I did. My paper moved. So let's start over. Let's get a piece of scrap. That's weird. That little arm thing usually holds it down, but it didn't. And let's ink this up again. Straight down and straight up. Yeah, thank goodness for UPS, but now it's like, please, UPS, don't go on strike. So I often send our grandkids, well, not often, every year, I send our grandkids a parcel in the mail. We're going to do diagonal. And please hold this down. And I usually send them baking. Why are they striking? You know what? I don't know. They probably want more money or more benefits or something. It wants to scoot again. So I'm just watching it. So yeah, I'm not really sure what the issue is. I don't follow the news, Carol. It's just way too negative, and it's not good. It's not good. There's my snips. So I've got an angle this way. So I want to do an angle the same way. And I find too that the mainstream news is very one-sided. It's not partisan like it used to be. So I don't watch it. Okay, so that's trimmed. We're going to put dimensionals behind that, and our card is done. I need thinner strips because we've got a nice thin strip. Okay, down she goes. And you don't want your dimensionals peeking through. Oh, that one just wants to go on crooked. There you go. Behave. Behave, behave. And, wow, I am having issues today. Okay, that's down. Okay, we're going to remove the backing. Oh, and you know what? Did I bring anything forward? We need some dots. Love and joy to you. You know what, ladies? Do I want that? Where do I want that? On the ribbon? On the collage, as Karen calls it? Under the trees or up here? I'm going to wait and hear where you think we should put it. And I'm going to find some gems. Where do we put that sentiment? Oh, and was I in camera when I did that? So do we want it on the snowflakes, on the ribbon, on to the right of the trees, or under the trees, or even down here? I don't know where to put it. Top right. So on the snow, okay? On the snow. So let's do it. And then we're going to grab, I think this is called Tinsel Gems. They are gorgeous. And I am placing an order if anybody in Canada wants to place an order with me. So we're going to go, where am I going to go here? You know what? I'm going to go kind of close. I'm going to actually go a little bit under the tree. Yeah, I like that. And let's grab some gems around that. Look at these. Oh, I could have put those white snowflakes on. Oh, well. I didn't think of it. And let's grab another little one and put that right there on the ribbon. It's too late. It's too late. Top right, on the snowflakes, on the ribbon. But you know what? It's super cute no matter where you put them. And I love how the gems just pull it together. Karen, should I put this gem on the ribbon? Maybe that's what you were, because I can very easily move that. I haven't pressed anything down yet. And where's my other card? So here is the first one that I did. And this one actually opens this way. And I put the sentiment on the ribbon. Okay? So Karen, I'm not sure if you want that last gem on the ribbon, because I can very easily move that. And let's get these beautiful names in my little bucket. So we've got, no, you're not going to see it all. Look at this mess on my desk. And actually, my desk looks even worse than it really is. No, okay. The gem is fine where she be. So there's the two cards. Here's the first one that I did. And this was just fussy cut from the design paper. Okay, so we've got Wendy. We've got Carol. Girls, it was so fun hanging with you. And we have Karen. So somebody is going to win one of these cards of the three of you. It was nice hanging with you for the past hour. Gems are good where they are. I know, it's so cute. Sorry for the very untidy desk here. Very untidy. And let's move that so that looks a little bit nicer. There we go. Okay. Oh, Carol, yeah, I'm a work in progress. And then I get it tidied and organized, and then it's like, yep, we're not tidied and organized anymore. The winner of today's card is Wendy. So Wendy, if you are still here, let me know which one you want. Do you want the one with Granny Apple Green or the one with the sparkle paper? Karen, you are so welcome. So ladies, go take care of your strips. Go take care of your strips. And I mean, you don't have to use press and seal, but I just love using press and seal because I love how it helps me just keep everything down. It, for the most part, it doesn't scoot anywhere. And then you just very gently remove it and away you go. So Wendy, I will wait to hear from you on which card you want. I'm not sure if you're still here, and I know that you are local. So if you are heading out my way, this card is going to be tucked away for you, okay? Thank you for hanging with me, everyone. The sparkle paper. Okay, the one we did today. So Wendy, this one is yours and it will be waiting for you. Just let me know when you're coming this way. If you're going to Kildonan Place, I could meet you there because that's always a possibility so that you don't have to come into East St. Paul. But thanks for hanging with me, ladies. Have a blessed rest of your day. Have a blessed weekend. And thanks for joining me. We'll talk to you later. Bye.